Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna show you some of the tips when I'm shooting window shots. As many of you might have seen in my Instagram feed that I have shot a lot of through the window shots, portraits, and I'm thinking just to share a couple important points when shooting with portraits through the windows. So the first point I have some notes is to use a fast prime lens. You can use f 1.850 mm also for the Canon user or Nikon user, and I'm using the 56 f 1.2 from the Fujifilm. I used f 2.0 for this shot in my Instagram feed, 35mm f 2.0 for the from the Fujifilm. So 2.0 can still produce the blurriness. So as long as it has enough bokeh in the front to focus on the eyes, and then that should be good. So I think from f 2.8 to f 1.2, between the range, you can select different lens and try it out. So the first requirement is that, and then the second one I summarize is the position of the eyes. So as you have seen that I want to have eyes in focus, and in this particular case there's a car in front reflecting outside of the coffee shop. That one eye is more white color stripe on the shadow, but that creates a different effect, and I like that. And at least have one of the eyes in very sharp focus. So, and to be able to produce the sharpness is position the eye into a darker shadow background. So as you can see, right now the right side on the window itself is a darker area. That's why you can see a sharper eyes. If on the left side of the eyes right now is on the white area of the window, that's why you see the lighter. So you can position, if you ask the model move to the right a little bit, and in this case both eyes will be in the dark area, and in this case both eyes are in focus. So it's very important that because the eyes through the window is the most important part of the portrait. The second most important part is the composition of the portrait, and the eyes had to position nicely. So this is the second point. The third point I want to point out is the focusing tips. Because so it was a rainy day this one, and a lot of raindrops on the window that messes with the camera's autofocusing system. The camera autofocusing system was thinking that trying to focus on the raindrops area. So my tip is to focus on something else in this model first, something that has high contrast from dark to light area. So for example, in this case, in the left side of this image, there's a white shoulder, very white area, and then in the back has a very in the back has a very dark area. So you have to move your autofocus point to this area, the green box, whatever box you have in your camera types. Just position to the edge of this area, so the autofocus system can refocus on the same plane of the model. Once you refocus, you can do the focus panning, move up to the head, and you can double check if the eyes is not in focus. When you refocus, that refocus system will refocus on the eyes, because the eyes is closer to that regenerated focus distance. So that's my technique. Focus on something else, focus on the shoulder, or focus on the coffee cup in front of her. Sometimes I have a coffee cup in front, and then the coffee cup, because the coffee cup, focus on the edge of the coffee cup. So basically focusing on the edge of something else that will help the autofocus even faster. And so that's the 3 points. Use a fast prime lens, the precision of the eyes, and the focusing tips. So these 3 points, based on my experience, I thought it's very important to do when we are taking through the window portraits, especially the eyes. They are the soul of the portrait that will captivate the viewer from the image. And by the way, the focusing, there's one more thing, is that if that refocus doesn't work on the edge, I usually turn back to the manual focus. So I have a manual focus assist in the Fujifilm that has a red lining. So when you move the ring to certain points, it will highlight the focusing area in red, so that it's easier to notice, is the eyes in focus or the hand in focus. So whatever camera that you are using, there might be some sort of different assistant for manual focus as well. So yeah, my last resort for the window shot is the manual focus technique. So that's it for the video today, and if you like this video, please subscribe and click the like button. Thank you so much for all the support throughout, and thank you. See you next time. Bye.